This is why I vow not to prank my wife again. Yeah, hello guys, you are welcome to our YouTube channel. This is one and only Fail Beck TV. And today, see, if you are turning viewer, you are welcome. If you are now watching this channel,
don't forget to subscribe, hit on the notification button so that whenever we post a video, you will be the first to notice. Exactly.
So today, what are we talking about?
About why you stopped pranking me.
Guys, this is why I vow not to prank my wife again. Guess what? So this is how it all started, and before, in fact, we got married, during the dating period, decided to, test how faithful and
patience, or try to know whether what I say and what I do is the same.
Yeah, whether she walks her talk. Yeah. But Charlie, guys, so this is what I decided to do. You see the way she's doing. Are you going to tell them what I did to you?
Okay, so one fateful day, I was at work. I had a text from an unknown number, a WhatsApp message. The person introduced his ex-girlfriend, and they gave a very long essay about what she knows about him that I may or may not know, to the extent that the lady was like, men always give in after a good sex, as to whether how she got my number. She went through his phone and she knows the password, quoted the password, and then she got my number. I just responded, thanks for the info. And then this lady came again.
In fact, it wasn't a lady.
To me, it was a lady. Came again, added more salt to my wounds. And I didn't say anything again. I just said, okay. Not knowing.
So I decided to, plan this prank with a friend of mine. In fact, my best man. Yes.
No, so anymore.
So I told him I wanted him to do something of this sort for me, and he was like, "Oh, come on, yeah." He agreed. So we decided to put my wife to test. Then my fiancée, yeah. So I asked him to. In fact, I scripted everything, and I asked him to just send a message via his phone. So she wasn't having that number by then, so I just asked him to sing, and it was serious. Now I didn't feel the impact of the prank at that moment, but later on my wife called me and she was like, she has received a message. I knew, Charlie, the prank is going through. Tell them, narrate how
I think
the whole thing was.
The day the message was claiming you guys had a good sex, I was supposed to visit, but I think I passed by church to do some cleanup, so it was late, and I was like, oh, because it was late, I can't pass by, so I'm going home straight, because I would have to come back Sunday morning for church service. So I left.
Yeah.
So in the script or in the message, it sounded like that evening that I didn't see him, that was when all whatever happened.
Yeah.
So I called him and I was like, this is what somebody has sent me. What do you have to say about it?
I was like, oh, I had no knowledge about anything like that.
And I'm like, the lady said you guys met up in a hotel, blah, 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 after a good sex, this and that. Because I think when I go home, after some time, I called him. He was not answering. So it looks like now the lady was like, Wada.
Yeah.
After who says no Wada. That's how come he wasn't answering my call. So I'm like, is it because I couldn't visit? That's how come you went ahead and did what you did? or what? I need explanation.
So for a moment, did you actually believe what the text was about?
I didn't want to believe anything till I hear from you.
Exactly.
That is how come I never said anything to your proposed ex.
Yeah.
The only thing I said was thanks for the info, and I called you to hear your side of the story. I didn't want to make any conclusion or jump.
I think I like that aspect of her.
And then
she did very well with that, because I was just, keeping her in suspense. Anytime she tries to find out the truth about the message, I'll just tell her, oh, don't worry, you finish up what you are doing, don't worry and she had gone to work by then. So I was just, trying to put more salt into the soup.
Don't worry, say message now about you. Don't worry. Tell me whatever it is. Let me know my
But you were boiling.
Yeah.
And this was the impact. She was actually disturbed. She couldn't concentrate at the word. And in fact, she was very, very
mad. I don't know whom to be mad at. Because he was not even there physically to receive the reaction of his actions. I was awake. So I just became quiet, moody all of a sudden. Like, who be some cramming you? Because whatever was running through my mind, Charlie. And I'm not the type that easily opens up. So who am I going to tell? Somebody will see you like thinking everything is okay, but Charlie and Koyi and all that. Later, he said, yeah, it was true. His ex called. They met up in a hotel. He didn't know what happened before he realized he was asleep. Hey!
Did you conclude that now finally this relationship is
this
over?
One is from the whole. I didn't conclude it was over, okay. But like from the horse's own mouth, Rebecca said they met.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. I'm like, God, what am I going to do? Like, I couldn't help it. There was only one friend I could trust. Narrated the issue to. She too, as at that point, was going through some trouble, so she wasn't really giving me that listening ear. And now I don't even know whom to call, whom to cry on, like nothing.
Fast forward.
I came home. And then I saw that his laptop is... So I went to the father's place. And then I saw that his laptop was still out. So I asked the dad, is he still around? And he said yes. And I'm like, I didn't say anything. I just wanted to lie down, cry my heart out.
She cried and cried, guys. That was the first time I saw my wife crying.
I never knew that. So he realized that they didn't go as he planned and the letter passed. What did he tell the guys?
I quickly have to call my friend and just tell him, Charlie, the thing is getting out of hand. This is not what I planned. It looks like, Charlie, if you don't do something about this thing, something will happen. I don't want anything to happen, okay? So I actually called my best man, and told him, Charlie, please, just tell him it was a prank. And it is you. Quickly, you got that message, right?
I got the message it was a prank, it's you. I didn't even reply the message.
She was so pissed off to the extent that...
Maybe like the message that came that was saying was a prank. So apparently he was trying to meet me up at the bus stop so that he goes somewhere and then he goes to cool me off. But unfortunately for him,
it didn't work.
It didn't work. Before he realized I was home.
Hey, Charlie, I was hot. In fact, I realized this was a bad prank, man. This prank didn't go well at all.
The moment he mentioned my name from the window, I didn't mind him. So I should come and open the door, I didn't mind him. And the dad was like, what is going on? He said nothing. So later I opened the door for him and I told him not to touch me. He shouldn't even speak to me, not to touch me.
I was just trying to cool her.
I told him, and the dad heard the noise and was like, what is going on? And he told the dad that me,
she's having a headache.
I was having a headache. Can you imagine? And then I was like, having headache how? This person came right now, greeted me, we chat, and now you're telling me the person is having
Guys, did you expect me to tell my dad that this is what I have done to my wife? That old man would have killed me.
And then he called me out, I went out. He said whatever he has done to me, I shouldn't mind. He didn't know the end, like the beginning and the end of the story, but he knew the son is messing up.
Exactly.
He said I shouldn't mind him. And that's like, that day, I locked him out. He went to sleep with his dad.
Yeah, Charlie. My own room, she locked me. And that was the consequences I had to, suffer for. Yeah. But then I think what I was looking out for, I was actually convinced. I was expecting that, looking at all these things, she would have reacted worse than what she even did. I was thinking, I would see that other side of her. There are people who say, you don't know me. If my other side comes in, you will face.
You run away.
But I was trying to bring out the other side in her, and I realized, see,
there's no other side.
There's no other side. She actually, reacted in a matured way that yeah, I was like, oh my God, no, this one there, prank gone wrong. Yeah. And I realized, come on, she's the type who would like to hear the other side of the story before she concludes. Because somebody would have concluded a long time right from the receiving of the message that, oh, I'm done. I said it. Men, you don't have to try. But she never did. No. She actually proved me wrong, and in fact, here we are today. Long story short. So I vowed not to, prank her again. But Charlie, how can you live in a world without a prank?
I know. Try again.
No, in fact, this is the end. I will never prank her again, guys. Thank you for watching.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit on the notification button, and guys,
we out.